All right, welcome everybody to the channel. My name is Rob. First time doing one of these daily slop videos. You know, it's kind of funny me making a daily commentary video. I wanted to do this, but priorities in life changed that. But here we are. Internet is getting censored all over the place, and my good lovely friend of Nintendo, they are not doing well. So we're just gonna be combining two stories. Yeah, we're gonna be combining two stories from yesterday with the Partner Showcase Direct and news that just came out today with Nintendo's earnings. And we'll just go over quickly with the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase and how garbage that Direct was. It was bad. It was so bad. Like you could have just made that an email, in my honest opinion. The one thing that I was like kind of like, what the hell, is Sparking Zero on the Switch. How in the hell is that game running on PS3 hardware, bro? 20-year hardware is running Sparking Zero. Dude, bro. Dude, you have like actually an active bomb in your hands when you are playing Sparking Zero on the Switch 1. The Switch 2, I imagine the Switch 2 will handle Sparking Zero, but the Switch 1? How the hell, bro? How the hell? The main problem was that, like, we got some of the ports we got, but there was no release date for Hyrule Warriors. Like, I don't give, let's be honest, I don't give a crap about Hyrule Warriors. I'm a main Zelda guy. I don't give a crap about Warriors games. I want to give Warriors games a try. I'm just too occupied and lazy to do so. No Microsoft. Yeah, that's right. No Microsoft whatsoever at this showcase, when you think that, you know, big third-party presence, you know, we know Microsoft is making these Switch 2 games, and yet nothing. Persona 3 Reload on there, not surprising. Surprised there wasn't Metaphor there, though. I thought Metaphor was going to be there for sure. And ending the show with two HD 2D remake games of Square Enix is a choice, instead of, you know, announcing when Final Fantasy VII Remake's coming to Switch 2. It's baffling. The Direct was bad. And what made it worse is that I think about 80% or almost all of the games shown were game key cards. Now, if you do not know what game key cards is, it's a little thing, what is it? I got the Switch 1 cartridge right here. It's a cartridge that doesn't have any data or gigabytes in there. All it is like I think like a metal piece in there that through internet access will contact a server at Nintendo saying, hey, this Switch 2 system has a game key card. We need to download this, and it downloads it. So it's not true physical, it's just like a digital game with physical DRM, which is bullshit. It is flat out bullshit, in my opinion. At first I thought, oh, these third-party companies are just you know, lazy bums. But then our system works leak that not only showed that apparently a single PNG file of Goku is holding the chains of Strive, Guilty Gear Strive together, which I find that hilarious. As a Dragon Ball fan, that's hilarious because of the whole memes of Goku locked in the time chamber. Yeah. But also in there was Switch 2 information. So there's digital only, full physical game, which is a 64 gigabyte card, and then game key cards. Only one physical option for Switch, true physical, for Switch 2. That is a problem because Switch 1 had 4 options for physical. A 4 gigabyte, 8 gigabyte, 16, and in the rare cases, 32 gigabyte size cartridge, which this Mario Party 1, I think Mario Party was like what? And I think the game's like 7 gigs. So this is like an 8 gigabyte cartridge I have in my hand. Can't see it because, well, I don't have facecam on, but the point is that only one size, and that size costs $17 to buy which is just ridiculous. I mean, it is. I get it, faster speeds, micro SD express speeds, but it's just like, ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. I get it, necessary evil for the people, for companies that don't want to spend the money on such ridiculous nonsense. And because Octopath, the new Octopath game, is 5 gigabytes. Why would Square spend $17 to put a 5 gigabyte game on that 64 gigabyte cartridge when they could be buying those cartridges to put Final Fantasy VII, you know? I mean, and same thing with Bandai Namco. Why would Bandai buy a $17 cartridge for Pac-Man World that is 6.5 gigabytes and $30? It doesn't make much sense, you know? So, at first, I blamed third-party developers for the whole Switch game keycard fiasco. They're still partially to blame, but most of the blame should go to Nintendo. And I hope this whole game keycard thing blows up in their face. Alright, so now that's quickly out of the way, let's go over today's news, which, oh man, I'm furious. I'm a little furious right now. So, Nintendo's earnings came out late morning today, and there's some impressive stuff, some decently impressive stuff. The Switch 2 in a 25-day period, which is 3.5 weeks, sold just over 5.8 million units, which is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. It really is. I can't lie, that's fucking crazy. And my little concern, Mario Kart World, I think that sold 5.6 million copies sold in 3.5 weeks. Now, here's the thing. Nintendo produced way more Mario Kart bundles than just the regular Switch 2. Because Nintendo knows, like, oh yeah, people want the Switch 2, so let's give it to them, you know? Let's give it to them with a little code for Mario Kart, which that's what I got, because why would I spend $80 for an outright scam? Because in my opinion, Mario Kart World at $80 is a scam and not worth the money at all. If you got the bundle though, and you got it for $50, but also just a few hours, I think a couple hours after that, Nintendo announces that in the US, they are going to be raising the prices of Switch 2 accessories, some amiibos, and the big kicker, Switch 1. So you're telling me similar hardware to 2 decades ago on the Xbox 360 is getting a price increase in the year 2025. Remember when game consoles dropped in price? Remember when things got cheaper to make as time went on? You remember those days? Remember when the PS6, not the PS6, oh my god, the PS6 is gonna be fucking 900 at this rate, dear god. But you remember the PS3, when that launched at $600? People did not give a crap about it, so then Sony course corrected, made the PS3 slim, and made it $300. I remember. You don't know why? Because I was a dumb little kid, and my dad bought a PS3. Now, he did not play any games on it. We did not even play PS3 games on it. And we used that as basically a Blu-ray drive and streaming. We basically used the PS3 for streaming and Blu-ray, and that was it. We had an Xbox out there that was meant for the games. And, but, okay, a little side tangent done there, but yeah. Nintendo is raising the prices of the Switch 1. Alright, so from Wario64, he notices Target has some of the updated pricing. The Switch Lite will be going from $200 to $230. The regular Switch going from $300 to $340, and the Switch OLED going from $350 to $400. $400 for 2005 hardware. Oh baby, that's it's bad. It's fucking bad. It's It's bad. There's no defending it. And Nintendo says, oh, well, market conditions. Oh, well, tariffs. Bullshit. The reason why they're doing this is because the Switch 2 is becoming more and more successful, and they're raising the prices of the Switch to force people to buy the Switch 2. They're raising these prices because they are forcing people to get the Switch 2. And yeah, remember when Doug Bowser said, oh, if you can't buy a Switch 2, there's always the Switch 1. Remember that? I hate this fucking company, man. I hate this fucking company. The worst thing about Nintendo is that they are scum of the earth. If you remove any essay or PDF file accusations from these companies, gaming companies, Nintendo will probably be the second worst company behind Activision. But the problem is with Nintendo is that they make the best games. They play Donkey Kong Bonanza. That is a strong competitor to Expedition 33 for Game of the Year this year. I would personally have E33 a bit higher than Donkey Kong, but Donkey Kong is right up there, man. I fucking love Donkey Kong Bonanza. And it's just sucks because business-wise, this company is worse. But here's also the kicker. It's not the Switch getting price increases. Apparently Alarmo, who is getting a $10 price increase. What? Okay, I don't give a crap about Alarmo. But this is the thing that ticked me off so much. Joy-Con 2 controllers, so Switch 2 Joy-Cons, are getting a price increase. They are now $100. $100 for Switch 2 Joy-Cons that will at some point in time drift, because they did not use Hall effect for their joysticks. That is just a scam. So now, guess what? Not only do you have to spend triple digits, a good chunk of your paycheck on these Joy-Cons, but you now also have to spend $30 or $40 on a warranty. Because guess what? These things are going to drift. It's not like, oh, they're not going to drift. Oh, they're not going to drift. If they use Hall effect, then yeah, they wouldn't drift. But they're not, so they're going to fucking drift. So now you have to spend an extra $30 to $40 on warranty to make sure these things don't fucking drift, which is bullshit. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Listen, if you see any company, gaming company, that says, oh, we're raising our prices due to the marketing conditions of the global economy. Bullshit. It is bullshit. They're saying, oh, we're gonna raise our prices because we like more money. We're making the most money that we've ever made ever, but we would like more, please. So please give us more money. It really is just, it's bad. It's just bad. My recommendation is, if you're like, one of these like, I don't want to support scumming practices, I want to make gaming better, don't buy Nintendo. Do not buy a Switch 2. Do not buy Nintendo games. Yeah, that's basically it. There. If you want to use your money to buy like a handheld, buy a Steam Deck. Xbox. I know everyone's gonna say, oh, the Xbox handheld. Bro. That thing is going to be $600 and $900. No, I am good. I'd rather save up a lot more money to go get a desktop gaming PC, bro. I did. That's just me. But yeah, no, it baffles me. Nintendo. Remember when Nintendo was humbled with the Wii U? And they realized, oh yeah, we can't be scumbags anymore. Those days are over, man. Those days are over. And actually, as I'm scrolling, I'm not recording, I'm just looking at it. No increase for the Switch 2 Pro controller, so that's good. That's good. But yeah, that's about it. expect a lot of expect a lot of anti-Nintendo on your timeline soon. Will I continue making these daily commentary videos? Maybe. I think I'll probably make another one about the whole, censorship fiasco and my opinions on it. I'm not sure. But if you'd like to see that, subscribe, hit the like. This is Prop Master signing off, talking about Nintendo and their scumbaggery. Signing off. Have a good day.